Hi, I'm Janice Switlo, and I'm in the process of discussing a number of aspects of a framework process and some items and issues that I had raised in previous episodes. And right now I want to pick up a thread that I did not complete in one of the earlier episodes pertaining to a quote that I had given but didn't explain why I was quoting that. So here you go. And that is, I'm going to read this quote in full this time. This is Thomas Jefferson's reminder to King George III. In his writing, he said that our ancestors, before their emigration to America, were the free inhabitants of the British dominions in Europe and possessed a right which nature has given to all men of departing from the country in which chance, not choice, has placed them. I wanted to point out the distinctions in terms of what is happening here. Most people are under the belief, including those who are perhaps signing these framework agreements, given some of the flowery language in them, that they are actually remaining in their country. Now, those agreements are clear to say you're not. You're coming under, and you confirm that you've always been under Canada, which, as I pointed out earlier, is not the legal case. Now, what's the distinction here? Where are you going to go? It's your country. It's where you were born. Everyone that I have heard has said, it's my choice to remain in my country. Yes, they want a relationship with the Crown. Yes, they want the proper fulfillment of treaties to proceed. Yes, they want treaties in that relationship with the Crown to be formalized where it has not yet occurred. At no time in the 30 plus years that I've been involved in this field have I ever heard someone say, I want to leave my country behind. And that's what these framework agreements are saying, in effect, that not only are you leaving your country, but you never had one to begin with, which makes absolutely no sense. It's ludicrous. Why? Because of the fact of the treaties that were entered into. If you were not in your own country, the Crown could not enter into treaties to obtain permissions from you to enter your country. So when Thomas Jefferson is talking about people by choice wanting to come to a different place, what is your choice? Do you want to remain on your land, within your country, having and building upon the relationship that already exists with the Crown? Or do you want to put that aside and agree with Canada and say it never was our country? Agreeing with Canadian domestic courts that say, you were not progressed enough as humans to ever have exercised any sense of society or control over this land, in that we, quote unquote, discovered it and therefore it's ours. This is your fundamental choice. I can guarantee you the answer to that choice based on my experience with Indigenous nationals everywhere across Canada. The choice is to remain on their land. Now, if the belief is that everything that's being done is facilitating that, then you're being misled and you're misunderstanding. And if the lawyers who are advising you on that are saying this is the strongest way to gain recognition, well, I'm telling you, they're wrong. The best way to remain who you are and retain control and retain what you have as Creator has given you is to ensure that you make it very, very clear that a chief counselor under an Indian Act does not carry your authorities. This is why you've been here so long. This is why you've survived. Your system of governance, your system of authorities, your way of doing things, it works. It's very difficult to undermine. So I encourage you to think about that. Thank you for your time.